Hello guys, welcome to part 1 of making this gorgeous crochet dress series. Today we are starting the foundation, which will be the upper part, yes, the backless part. So let's carefully walk through this section together. So first of all, I'm going to show you my sketch. Yeah, so the dress has a beautiful ruffled collar and a ruffled hem, and the whole dress is lemon peel stitched. Okay, so let me show you how we're going to work from the collarbone towards the lower part of the tummy, just like I'm showing you there. That is how the backless part will look like. And then we also have the part which is going to be like a skirt, also the body of the dress, and then the ruffled area on the hem and on the collar also. So that will be the detail of the whole dress. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's begin. All right, so these are the materials we're going to use. So we need scissors, you need your crochet hook. My crochet hook is 4mm hook. You will need your tape measure. So if you're working for someone else, you will need a tape measure, but if you're working for yourself, you will just need to put it on your body. And you also need yarns. Alright, so to begin, we're going to start from the collarbone towards the lower end of the dress. Okay, so you will need to measure your collarbone or just use a foundation chain that fits your collarbone. Okay, so I'm going to start with the foundation chain, which matches the bust measurement of 36 inches. Okay, so I'm going to chain. So chain any odd number, but it fits your collarbone. So mine was actually 21, but this one is bust 36, so I chained 31. So you need to use an odd number because we are using the lemon peel stitch. All right, so if you are smaller like I am bust 28, so you will use 21 to maybe 25 over there, but the best way is to just measure your collarbone. Okay, so to begin, we are going to move into the second stitch from the hook, the one that I'm showing you, and make a single crochet in there. So you insert your hook into the second stitch from the hook, and then yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 2 loops on the hook, and then you're going to yarn over, pull through the 2 loops. So that is a single crochet. So into the next stitch, you're going to yarn over, and then insert your hook into the next stitch, and then yarn over, pull up a loop like that. So you have 3 loops on the hook, and then yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through 2, a double crochet, and then a single crochet. So we'll be alternating between a single crochet and a double crochet all through this dress. So you make a single crochet, a double crochet, a single crochet, and all the way across. So the basic pattern will be a single crochet and a double crochet. So that will be the basic stitches that we'll be using. So let me show you how I am going to end this. So we have the last stitch, which is always to be a double crochet. You'll always start with a single crochet and end with a double crochet if you're working in rows. Okay, so let me show you the inches. That is 5 inches. Remember, this one is 21, but I redid it and did another one which is 31, but the pattern remains the same. Okay, so to move to the next row, you're going to chain 1 and then turn your work. So after turning your work, we're going to start making increases. So you make 1 single crochet. You'll always start with a single crochet. So 1 single crochet, and then into the same stitch, you're going to make 1 double crochet. And then into the same stitch again, you're going to make a single crochet. Remember, we're alternating between double crochets and single crochet. That one you have to make sure you do. So with that, we have made 2 increases. As you can see, we have increased with 1 double crochet and 1 single crochet, and then we're going to continue. Now we're not making any increases. So anywhere where you did a single crochet in the previous row, you're going to do a double crochet, and where you did a double crochet, you're going to do a single crochet. So that is how we'll be alternating. Okay, so as you can see, I'm making a double crochet. That means the previous row I made a single crochet in that particular stitch. So that is the lemon peel stitch. That is how we do the lemon peel stitch. If you need a detailed video of how to do this lemon peel stitch, I will link a video in the description box. In the description box below, go check it out. So to end, we're going to end always with a double crochet. As you can see, that is the very last stitch. I have ended with a double crochet. So with that, we are done with the second row, and we are going to move to the next row. So chain 1, turn your work, and again we're going to make increases. Remember, we are making increases in the very first stitch in every beginning of the row. Okay, so you make a single crochet, and then a double crochet, and then a single crochet again. So that is 2 increases, so that we make sure that the lemon peel stitch is still intact. Okay, so we have 2 increases there, and then now we're just going to move on with the normal stitch. So that's a double crochet and then a single crochet. So guys, as you can see, this is a single crochet. That means I'm going to do a double crochet, and where I did a double crochet, I also did a single crochet on the next row. Okay, so that is basically the pattern. Okay, so I hope from now onwards you can just do it by yourself. Just alternating between single crochets and double crochets. So if you are lost, you will just know, because you will find that your patterns are not forming the right lemon peel stitch. Like if you end with a single crochet and you're supposed to end with a double crochet, that way you will know that you have done something wrong, so you go back and check it out. So I hope you guys have seen that, and if you need the video of how to do the lemon peel stitch, as I have told you, I have a link in the description box below. Okay, so always end with a double crochet, as you can see what I have done. So with that, you see that the collarbone is beginning to increase. So we're going to do these increases, a single crochet, a double crochet, and then again into the same stitch a single crochet, and then we now just move a double crochet, a single crochet, and just alternate all the way across. So we are going to do increases until we reach our bust measurement. For example, I was working with 36 bust measurement, right? So the half of it is 18. So immediately I reach 18 inches, that will mean that I have reached my where I will stop increasing twice. Okay, so that basically means that if the bust measurement has reached half the bust measurement we're using, like this one, 18 inches, that means that the cloth is able to fit the boobs of the person who will be wearing it, right? Yes. So I increased until I reached 6 inches, and that 6 inches is also the half measurement of 36, right? 18 inches. So at this point we are going to do something different. We do not want the rapid increase that was going on at the top of the dress. Now what we're going to do is a little bit different. We're only going to be increasing only by one stitch. Okay, the one we were doing was twice, so chain one, turn your work, and then we finished with a double crochet, right? So that means the next one is going to be a single crochet, so we have to be doing a double crochet in there. So that means we are going to start first of all with a double crochet in the first stitch. So this is now not the usual way that we were doing the lemon peel stitch. So next we're doing a single crochet, and just like that we have made an one increase. So we have started with a double crochet and then a single crochet, and the next one will go into the next one with just a double crochet. So next we're going to do a double crochet, a single crochet, a double crochet, and continue onwards with the same pattern. So that is how we increase only by one. Okay, so now that means that the pattern that we were doing, the one where we start with a double crochet, we always start with a single crochet and end with a double crochet, that pattern is now not here because we are increasing only one. Okay, so I am almost at the end of the row, and then now I'm just going to show you how I am going to end this row. So that's a single crochet and then a double crochet and then a single crochet, and the very last one is a double crochet. So that is the end, and then you're going to chain one, turn your work, and then we're going to do the same thing that we did. Now we have ended with a double crochet, right? And the next one is a single crochet. So in that single crochet we have to have a double crochet on top of it. Okay, so first of all, because we ended with a double crochet, you are going to start with a double crochet, and then we're going to move to next a single crochet, and then the next one is going to be a double crochet. So the pattern continues. So I hope you have seen how I am increasing only one stitch. So let me show you for the last time. So that is a single crochet and then a double crochet, and we are ending with a single crochet over there. So as you can see, we have ended with a single crochet. We have just ended with a single crochet over there. So you're going to chain one, turn your work. Now this time round you're going to make a single crochet for the first time because we ended with a single crochet. So you start with a single crochet, and then into the same stitch you make a double crochet, and now continue. Because we have a double crochet there, you're going to just continue the single crochet, and now the pattern continues: a double crochet, a single crochet, a double crochet, and the pattern continues onwards. So basically we're going to continue with that pattern until we reach our waist area. Okay, so look how the pattern looks, so neat, so beautiful. That's the lemon peel stitch. So you're going to continue doing that until you're able to reach your waist measurement. Okay, So guys, when I reached the 13th inch, I started doing something different again. I stopped increasing and now just worked with the amount of chains that I had. Okay, so it is working in blocks this way, as you can see. So I stopped increasing. So this is how the edges looks like. It is in block pattern when you're not increasing. Okay, so I did that until I reached the 16th inch, and that is how I stopped the upper part of the dress. So that's it for today. Bye bye. See you in the next part 3. Subscribe, like and comment.